We are now going to be learning about how to add decimals together. For example, like in this example number 1, I have 9.2 plus 3.6, and I need to add them together. In order to add decimals together, you need to make sure that you write them on top of each other so that they are easy to add vertically. So, I'm going to write this sum with the decimals on top of each other so that they are easy to add. 9.2 plus, now I need to write my 3.6 underneath. It is very, very important that the decimal points are written exactly in line with each other. So when I write my 3.6, I must make sure that its decimal point is underneath the decimal point of the first number. So I have 9.2 plus 3.6. And then I just add them horizontally or vertically as I would if I were adding normal numbers without a decimal. 6 plus 2 is going to give me 8. Bring down my decimal point. 9 plus 3 is 12. So my answer is 12.8. Now this was an easy example because the decimals line up very nicely with each other. But let's look at a more difficult example, like example number 2, where the decimals are not very easy to align with each other. I have 92.1 plus 36.42. So just like in example number 1, my first step is to write them underneath each other. So I'm going to write my 92.1. Now, when I write my 36.42, I have to make sure that my decimal points are exactly underneath each other. So I'm going to write 36.42. Now, you will notice that the first number, 92.1, does not have a number in the hundreds place. And sometimes when you're adding decimals, this will happen. It is 100% correct as long as the decimal points are in line with each other. Now I'm just going to add them as normal. So nothing plus 2 is going to give me 2. 1 plus 4 is going to give me 5. Bring down my decimal point. 6 plus 2 is going to give me 8. 9 plus 3 is going to give me 12. So my answer is 128.52. And it is correct because my decimal points were underneath each other, in line with each other, and I've added all my digits correctly. If you understand this clearly, then please pause this video and try this activity by yourself in your online journal. The first 2 examples are already written underneath each other for you, and number 3, 4, and 5, you need to write underneath each other, making sure that the decimals are exactly in line with each other.